property that he's selling. And he told me I can use it for a derby car. I have no idea what type of car it is. He told me it was an oldie. Told me it's a full frame oldie car, so I'm thinking like 1970s. He says it's not rotted, so we loaded the Walden on the trailer and we're gonna go for a drive. We've checked all the oil, we've checked all the coolant, we just have to fill it up with diesel. But let's go let's go see what type of car this is and then drag it out to the road and the trailer. So my plan is to drag it out, we'll drop it at the road because it's about 1.5 kilometers on this guy's driveway. And then bring the Walden home and then go back and get the car. So that's my plan to get it home. So here's the lowdown. We filled the Walden at the gas station, and then we got here and realized the can of ether fell out of it. So it's been about a 30-minute ordeal to get this thing started. But if you guys are looking to get cheap demolition derby cars, make friends with realtors. Anyway, make friends with people that sell houses, because if they sell a property and it's got cars back there, guess what? There's the can of ether. But it's empty. It's empty. Put it back in its ether holding spot. But anyway, you make friends with people that sell houses, and when there's abandoned cars on the property and that property sells and they have to have the cars off the property, they tell you to just come and get them. So let's go back there and see what type of car this is. So we put the Walden into second gear. It doesn't look like it's much faster, but it is. We're doing like a top speed of like 5. So I wonder how far this goes back. Coming up to our first corner. Yeah, he told me there was no way I was getting a truck down here, and I seem to agree with him. Yep. I don't think there was any way I was getting a truck down here, that's for sure. Okay, we've been driving for about 8 minutes now. Still haven't come across any car. The path is looking a lot less worn. Just shifted too low to get up the hill. If there's any wildlife, I think we're gonna scare them away. Oh yeah, there was no way my truck was making it past this. Look at this. So we've come across some hydro. He tells me it's a black car in an old drive-in car shed. So I imagine that would be coming. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. Oh, please tell me that's not the car. After about 1/2 kilometer into the bush, he told me it's a black car in an old drive-in shed with no motor and no transmission. I was hoping for like a black Cadillac or like something like that. Not a what is this thing? What on earth is this thing? What? What kind of car is this? What kind of car is this? Is this like a Morris? What the heck is this thing? Well, I guess let's get it dragged out, and then we'll see if we can shove some of this tent inside here, because he told me to try to clean up the tent, but I forgot my grinder at home, so we'll see what we can do. Let's get this thing dragged out and see what it is. the hubcaps have a giant G on them. It's a British car, I can tell, because the steering wheel's on the wrong side, or a French car, but I really don't think it's a French car. I think it's British. It's old. God damn, is it old. Frame looks to be in good shape, though. Body looks to be okay. Looks like the frame was actually stick welded. So the frame's got some meat to her. Yeah, I don't think I can derby this. It's missing some pieces. Different torsion bar front ends that are made out of like a whole bunch of flat leaf springs. A little different, and then you can just adjust how high or how low you want to ride by undoing the bolts and changing up your torsion bars. Yeah, it's got like a boot lid, which is this, and then it's got like a trunk. I think that's pretty cool, multi-layered trunks. Let's try to clean up as much of this as we can and put it in here. Oh, there's a transmission. Is there any doors? Highly doubt there's going to be any doors. Let's try to clean up this. So we cleaned up the entire area. It went pretty good. A little exhausting, but we got the car completely full. We got the Walden chained up. And now we're about to hit the road. We got the transmission in there. It was pretty light. It was aluminum. But now we got to back down the entire way with the Walden. So this should be fun. It's not too bad. So the original plan was to leave the car here, but I was thinking it's like some 70s boat, not some, I don't know, 80s, 70s, 60s British boat. So we got the Walden on. I did break a couple straps, so we're a little less on the straps going home, but guess what? She fits, she sits, she ships. So we're gonna be heading home. I got everything out of the trunk. Not exactly the derby car I wanted, and I really don't think I'm gonna derby this, but you can't turn down a free car. If it had all of the body metal, I'd probably try to drop like a 2-3 in this or something, but unfortunately, she's missing some pieces, and she's not gonna be built. So we're gonna get her home. I'll give you an update when we get home. So we got it home, we got the Walden off, we got it reloaded, and now, tomorrow morning, because I gotta go to work right now, tomorrow morning we're gonna take this thing into scrap because I can't derby this. If it wasn't missing all the pieces, maybe I'd try. The frame looks half decent. Talked to a couple of my British buddies and UK buddies, and they told me these are half decent cars. But, yep, unfortunately, I'm gonna go meet the crusher tomorrow. Oh, kind of sad. Oh well, I can't save them all.